Hello everyone and welcome back to Cute Crochet. My name is Sri and in today's video I am going to show you how I made this beautiful flower mirror. I have been seeing these mirrors floating all over Pinterest as well as YouTube, but the flowers in those cases are usually made of clay, but of course I made mine using crochet. So let's get started. Each flower is only 2 rounds and it requires very little yarn, so it's a great scrap busting project. We are going to start by making a slip knot. Then chain 5. 2 chains, simply yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. Then slip stitch into the first chain to join. And this will create a ring that we are going to then work into. Then chain 1 to start. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch. Then we are going to make single crochets into the ring. To make a single crochet, go into the ring and pull up a loop. You will have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. And that's our first single crochet. We are going to make 11 more single crochets into this ring for a total of 12 single crochets. You might need to push some of the stitches over to make space for more. After making the 12 single crochets, slip stitch into the first single crochet to join, and this brings us to the end of round 1. For round 2, start by making a chain 2 and then we are going to make 6 double crochets together into the first 2 stitches. To do that, yarn over, then go into that first stitch where we slip stitched and pull up a loop. You will have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. You will have 2 loops remaining on your hook, but do not complete the stitch. Again yarn over, go into the same stitch and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2. Don't complete the stitch. Once again yarn over, go into the same stitch and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2. We are going to do the same thing 3 more times into the next stitch. After making 6 unfinished double crochets, you will have 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all these 7 loops. Chain 1 to lock all of the loops in place and then make 2 more chains, 3 in total. Then slip stitch into the next stitch to join, and this finishes your first petal. Then again for the next petal, start by making chain 2 and then 6 double crochets together into the next 2 stitches. The stitch where we just slip stitch and chain 2, that one, and the next stitch. Make 3 unfinished double crochets in each. Yarn over and pull through all these 7 loops. Then chain 3 and slip stitch into the next stitch to join, and this finishes your second petal. We are going to make 4 more petals like this for 6 petals in total. Here I finished making my 6 petals, chain 3 and then slip stitch into that first stitch where we had made our chain 2. Then cut the excess yarn and fasten off, leaving a little bit of a tail for making a knot. Come in from the back through the same stitch where we just slip stitched and bring that yarn tail to the back. Then simply tie a knot using these 2 tails to secure it. You can also weave in the ends if you want to. This is the petals of our flower complete. Next we are going to make the center for the flower. For the center you'll need even lesser yarn, so use up your smallest scraps for this. Start by making a slip knot. Then chain 4. Then into the first chain we are going to make 6 double crochets together in the same way as before. That first chain will get stretched out a lot during this process, but don't worry, you can tighten it up at the end. After making the 6 double crochets together, chain 1 and fasten off, leaving a little bit of a tail for tying it. Also tighten the first chain by pulling on this tail. This is the center of our flower. We are going to simply tie it in the center of the petals. Come in through the back in between 2 of the petals and pull one of the yarn tails of the center through. Then directly opposite to where we just did, again come in through 2 of the petals and bring the yarn tail to the back. Tie a knot using these 2 tails. And that's our flower complete. I made this in a whole bunch of colors, trying to use up all of my scraps. For my mirror, I had taken this very old bathroom mirror that I'm going to revamp. I cleaned it up the best I could, but it's far from perfect. I could not get all of the sticker glue off no matter how hard I tried, but it's going to get covered anyways. Then I'm going to arrange all of my flowers around the middle part of my mirror. If your mirror does not have a border like mine, you can do it right on the edge. I arranged my flowers in such a way that they look random, but also none of the colors are close together and they are spread out evenly. Then we have to attach these flowers to the mirror. At first I was thinking about gluing them on, but then I decided to use double-sided tape so that I can remove and wash them if I ever need to. Simply add a square of double-sided tape behind every flower and then position them. It's really as simple. Here I finished attaching all of my flowers and this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked this video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!